title race is done, I think.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode, another show, another fan cam, and another reaction to what was a quite breathtaking result, to be honest. We're joined here by Ishmael, but yeah, we're just gonna jump straight into it. We're not quite sure what sort of words to put on that result. It was a very disappointing result, clearly,
Shit.
For Liverpool
Also
fans.
shit.
That's why Ishmael's
Shit.
has begged me to sort of do the intro here just to try and make sense of it because I was talking to him before we jumped on, and he's really struggling to sort of come to terms with this loss. I think I heard him say title race is over. Not sure exactly if that's his words. We'll be able to get confirmation of that in just a moment. But yeah, 1-0. Brighton have run out victorious. That's two losses on the bounce now at Anfield, and Liverpool's fortress seems to have crumbled, devoid of attacking threat. Yeah, I mean, it was a masterclass from Brighton. Exactly what I told them. Their path to success was on the break. I mean, I didn't have to tell him that, to be honest. But I'll take the credit for calling out the game plan. But yeah, they did it, played it out to perfection. Defended like stalwarts at the back. You got to give Graham Potter credit here. He's really started to, in the last two fixtures, show that he's a manager of real credibility, as well as real emotional intelligence. That's his masters, actually. For those that didn't know, and you could really tell today. Really understood when to make subs. I think really understood the personality of the game. And pick the team to
Okay.
perfection.
I think the people have
Um,
heard enough on the intro.
you ready to speak now? Sorry, I was just trying to buy time for your
God,
reaction.
you were flipping killing me there. If you want, I don't know if you want me to come in here and start effing and blinding, because that will probably happen at some point. But initial reaction, I'm just like, I'm not even surprised. Like, we've seen since, I think, the West Brom game, where they picked up a point that teams have kind of clocked how to play against the world. Smaller teams have clocked how to play against us at Anfield.
Break that one.
I mean,
Break that
even
down
though
for us, Ishmael. For those that maybe didn't watch the game or aren't as knowledgeable about Liverpool's sort of form as you are. How have teams sort of set out against you, and how have they found success?
Well, it's basic. It's sort of basic smaller team defending, really. Like, Brighton played it back five today.
Are you talking about Liverpool's defending or Brighton's smaller team?
Yeah, good one, mate. Good one.
Because there was only one team who had there was one big team defending there. Do you know what I mean?
Flipping now, yeah. They were like,
now that was
basketball players. They were.
We're talking,
not even
literally
the size of them. Literally the size of them. What team in the history of football
average height of that back four?
No. I've never ever seen a wing back who's 6'7". That flipping Burn guy is like.
Bro, he's good, man. I really rate him. He got. We were talking about it before we were watching the game. We were talking about it, and I was like, he must have had to fight off a lot of stereotypes there, because he's. I'm a left back. He's probably been I'm a left back. I want to be a left back, but
Peter Crouch thinks he had it bad playing up front. That can still kind of pull it off. Like, you've seen big strikers before.
Yeah.
What was that Czech dude? Jan Koller. He was mad too.
But what I was saying though, like, he's probably as a
wing back. As a wing back. Yeah.
Wait, bro. Just you settle yourself, yeah. You lot your team lost. But he, like I was saying, yeah, Burn as a left back and 6 foot, however many inches, he's probably had to like fight off so much stereotypes, being like, look, I want to play left back, and they're like, are you sure you just don't want to move a couple meters infield and just go centre back? No, I like crossing. I like to get assists. He's a winger trapped in a 6'7"'s body.
He's cultured. He's cultured with it. He's
big time.
He's alright. He's
causing you threats down the side. Trossard as well. But yeah, what do you think?
Trossard was looking like Arjen Robben out there.
Man.
One move he sent Hendo to the shops. Then he sent Milner when Hendo came back from the shop. He said Milner as well. He said, "I forgot something. Go back. Go get something else."
Yeah, man.
Um,
I saw on
mate,
Twitter someone was like,
mate.
I think it was Fuad said that he was sent man for sent man tango lessons. That was good because he was
Oh,
doing that way. And then kind of like that way.
he,
He was doing, it was kind of tango, you know. I don't know if it's Sambo.
mate, what is there actually to say? Like, apart from Bants, like, what is there to say? Brighton followed the blueprint of other teams coming to Anfield. Like, you defend on your 18-yard box. Cool. We haven't got anything in behind. I want to talk about Bobby Firmino. Like, I love the guy. Yeah. Got his flipping stupid song tattooed on my chest last season when he was doing madnesses. I love
regret
him.
that tattoo now?
Never regret. But we need a striker in the summer. And I know he's got the number 9 on his back, but we need an actual presence up front. We've got Andy Robertson and Trent, who are two of the best crossers, different types of crossers, two of the best crossers in the league. Like, that's not really a debate. But we've got no one in the box. We're crossing, flipping balls in. All right, Brighton have built like flipping basketball players, but we're just putting balls into the box. Thiago's cutting in, Shaqiri was cutting in, playing balls in to flipping no one. Bobby's like in the flipping.
Would you say that
his circle? He's not his movement. He's just like he's not movement. Don't do this Cavani movement. Like, I know what you're.
No, I'm just asking.
I know how your little. I know how
Why are
you're
you bringing Cavani into this, man? Why are you bringing Ishmael, man? Look, let's just keep this clean.
Do you want me to say I'm rattled? Is that what you want me to say? I'm rattled because I'll say it. So how can we've lost at home?
Ishmael, man, just come on. Look. You're scaring me, man. I don't like this talk.
My head is fried right now.
I don't like this talk, man. Talk to so what's the impression, like what's the reaction from like the Liverpool fan, like WhatsApp group? How are people reacting to this one? Break it down.
It's apathy, mate. It's not even like no one's really getting vexed, or we're just like, oh shit, like we knew.
Is it Klopp? Where's the blame? Where's the blame getting leveled here? Klopp sort of likes to take the blame when his teams lose. Lose.
All good man. All top managers should be like. It's only really Jose that will chuck man under the bus when the going gets tough. But if you're a proper manager,
where should the finger be pointed?
The tactics weren't really set up. But then I don't know who we were going to play instead.
Substitutions as well. Divock. I know you're a big fan of his, but
fam, Divock, bro, you've done your thing. Yeah, you're solidified. You got your brace against Barca. You got your Champions League final goal, but. See the time, time's up, mate.
I thought you tweeted earlier about him, about the unfair criticism he was getting.
Nah, that wasn't me, mate. That was not me.
I think it was.
I don't know if my account's been hacked, but Divock, for me, yeah.
Why did Klopp throw him on, man? Why are you taking Firmino off? That's why I didn't understand.
Who's he going to put on instead? Firmino was doing up like salsa.
No, you keep your striker on the pitch. No, like, if you're bringing on a midfielder.
Wait, you're getting me. I'm even flipping mixed.
Take off Milner, man. Why is Milner on the pitch?
Bobby was having a stinker. Like, there's no.
But I'd rather him be on the pitch trying to chase a goal.
To do what?
I feel like I don't know. I would have kept him on. If you're chasing a goal, you don't need to.
I get the sub.
You take a defender off. You put an attacker on.
My beef's not with the sub. So what they go up at the other end counter for a second. Like, you need to have some sort of stability in there. My problem's not with the sub. My problem's with the fact that Firmino's he doesn't have that instinct in front of goal. No, I swear to God, he doesn't have the instinct in the box to just.
Yeah, man. I know. He's just not it, man. He's just not it. He's just not it. You need to address that in the summer. I'm trying. He's just not it. You see.
We need a striker. I don't see him leaving. I don't think he should leave either. But he's gonna
take him on in like a coaching role, perhaps, or I don't know.
Are you just gonna be disrespectful the whole time? What we do? What we doing here? Oh, you're actually pissing me off. But like the game was just, oh my God, man. My head is actually spinning right now. My head is actually spinning. My head's fucking spinning. I'm trying not to.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna like. I know
Oh
you want me to come on here and just start shouting my mouth off and whatever, but
no, mate.
like,
This is. So I think this is honestly better. It's like just.
yeah, I'm in pain, bro. I'm in pain. What you about? I'm
You
actually
needed
beside
a
myself right now.
response, man.
Like,
Where does this
I
leave
know, man.
your
I
Where
know.
does this leave your title hopes?
In the fucking bin, mate. In the fucking
Done.
bin. And yeah, I think so. Like,
What
City
aiming?
is
Is
7
it you
points
aiming for
clear
second now?
with a game in hand.
What's your ceiling?
But to me, if you don't finish top and you finish in the top four, so if you finish second, third, or fourth, I'm not really asked if you get what I'm saying.
You don't really care where you
But
finish. You just want to get in the top four now.
if we're not going to be top, for me, if we're not going to be top, then I don't care where we are as long as it's in the Champions League spot and we get. If we go on a good Champions League run and we finish in the top four, then it's hard to not bang on about the injuries. I don't really want to do that too much because it's not really like the
Right.
reason why we're going to beat Brighton tonight. But this season, it's from when that goalkeeper injured Van Dijk and then Thiago got taken out in the same game. Then our season was kind of done from then. But yeah, bro, I don't even know what to say anymore, man.
Oh God, it's hard. It's hard to talk about Van Dijk without. Oh God, just imagine what could have been. How different the season would have been if he just
listen. Did you hear what I just said? I just said Van Dijk's not the reason, or injuries are not the reason we didn't beat Brighton tonight.
Then why are we talking about it then?
My point is that I feel like our season from then was just always
from that moment
fucked. Just absolutely fucked.
Yeah. He's not even a captain.
Here? Does he need to be the captain? Maguire's all captain. What does that really mean? Like,
no, but I'm saying like you don't miss it. Like he's not even a captain. You got Henderson. Henderson was like the most important player.
That's a silly point.
Remember last season? No. The reason I say it is just because I remember thinking like when Henderson was injured, like bloody hell, you really did miss him like at points last season.
Yeah. But we miss him.
I'm saying it.
Mate, we miss him in midfield. Like he's doing some flipping. That is the definition of taking one for the team. Him playing centre back. Like
genuinely, when you tweeted earlier about Alisson being injured, I thought Klopp was going to move him in goal. Genuinely,
mate.
I thought Henderson was going in goal.
That's
he didn't trust him that much.
Alisson 4 different injuries this season.
What's he out with
before then? Flipping flu, man. They said he's ill. Like what? Like,
does the flu exist in Corona times? I swear everything's just Corona.
Yeah. Mate, this season is just fucked, man.
Yeah, so Ishmael, what's your ceiling here? What after this game, where does this leave Liverpool's hopes? No title's done. Is that what we were saying?
To be honest,
you leave that talk for Man United, City, and Leicester. Is that what you're saying?
Realistically, I do think City are gonna just do the business now.
But it's not. Liverpool aren't in the conversation anymore. Is that what you're saying? Just get Liverpool's name out of the conversation.
No. It's hard to say. I don't really want to rule us out, but I'm not like.
How many points does this leave you off City?
7, and they've got a game in hand, I think. So it's. Yeah. It's
so you're not in the title race anymore, realistically. When you're touching double figures almost. Like we're like what?
But then we're 3
with a game in hand. We're at a push. Do you know what I mean? We're still in at a push.
If we beat City on Sunday, then
that's good for us. Yeah.
You know, it's kind of it's all back in. It's all up for grabs again.
Then it's 7 with a game. It's 4 with a game in hand. It's 4 with a game in hand.
Yeah.
So it's a conversation. It's a different energy.
Exactly.
City will drop points.
What I will say is that my only saving grace at the moment is that we've got big games coming up. And
to remedy the situation.
It's like they're not going to be teams that are just going to defend the 18-yard line, stick their guys behind the ball. Like they're actually going to go for it or find space, like we did in the last 2 away games as well. But I'm just
but you understand that if a team's not defending their 16-yard box, and then that
16 yards,
they're inevitably like going to be like down the other side of the pitch, and if anything, putting the defense under more strain than it needs.
Brighton didn't have loads of chances today. They had like a couple of.
That's my point. Like
my point is not. But the point I'm trying to make is
When you're
Go
playing
on,
teams like
go
Man
on, go
City,
on.
your defense is going to be under a lot more strain.
Yeah, but I back us to score goals. Our problem is that when teams are playing deep, we can't get in behind. There's no
Right,
one making
right,
apart
right.
from
I mean,
Salah.
yeah, I get that. I get that.
Apart from Salah today, no one was making runs beyond. Ox when he came on, I know I said that he should be looking to join Little Mix the other week, but he was at least trying to run beyond the the Brighton defence. No one else was doing that in the first half. Like
Yeah. Mm.
Mane, we missed Mane today. We missed that goal threat. That's someone who's just always going to be a bit of a nuisance. I don't even know what formation we were playing as well half the time. Like second half, Firmino was playing like left wing. It was all
Yeah, there
fucked.
was a lot of there's lots of confusion back here. Like earlier, we were just chatting, but like just by that tree, we just didn't really get the formation either.
Fuck's
We
sake, man.
literally just didn't understand. We were like, is it 4-2-3-1? Is it 4-3-3?
Divock Origi, when he came on, was just like he's just getting in the way.
Mate,
He
that guy just said exactly the same thing, Dave. If Dave, if you were watching, you literally was about Origi. You said exactly the same point. Sorry, go on.
he's just getting in the way. I feel like he's lost pace as well. He just moves like just
Mate, when he passed
mad.
that ball out to Trent,
The one with Trent. To be fair, Trent can't really
yeah,
be talking
Mister
like that
Mister, I
because
give the ball
he's
away
been
38
misplacing.
times in a match.
Yeah, yeah. Then
Don't
he
throw
broke his record a
stones,
couple of
bro.
weeks later.
Don't throw stones. Pen
He broke his own
redemption, yeah.
record. He broke his own record a couple of weeks later, and then had 39 flipping unsuccessful passes.
Yeah, man. Shocking. Shocking performances all over the pitch, man.
I
Honestly.
feel like you see in
Thiago
hustle.
also, they just don't give him the ball when, like, in the final 20 minutes. If you're chasing the game, you just don't give him the ball. That's what I was saying. Like, you just bypass him if you're chasing the game. Oh, you just.
I didn't really see us slowing. I didn't really see him slowing the game down. To be honest, I know you've got some
I'm just
Thiago
saying when
agenda.
I just noticed it when
But
like he'll try and get the ball when like there's urgency. Liverpool trying to inject urgency. Telling you.
you can't get me
Been an
with that.
interesting. He's been a
Can't get
flop
me.
for me so far. It's just been. I'm surprised by. This is why I'm saying this because I'm surprised by it. I expected more from Thiago, but
I
this
don't know.
isn't a
I feel
Thiago.
like I feel like
Thiago's
you're
not the
trying to start a
person.
bit of a.
Thiago's not where you lost the
Yeah, I feel
game.
like there's a bit of. I feel like there's a bit of a Thiago
You lost.
agenda.
I think you lost the game in the dressing room.
Normally I'd indulge. Today I actually can't be fucked. Like this is like
Yeah. But
yeah.
you lost the. I think you
Um,
lost. You lost the game in the dressing room. I feel like that. I don't know. That team just went out on the pitch and just didn't look. It was like United against Sheffield United. You know what I mean? Like you just weren't up for it
I
today.
reckon. I know this is like a cliche, but I reckon we could have played for like 10, 11 hours and we
Wouldn't have
have
scored. Yeah, man. You looked.
scored. Like
Yeah.
I don't even think we had a shot on target. What is this like? Brighton at home, no
Impotent.
shots on target.
Impotent.
Like
You were just shooting
Byron,
from long
hella
range.
thanks, man.
You're just shooting
Hella
from long
thanks.
range, mate. I'm worried. I'd be worried about top four now, because Tottenham have got a game against
What's the
Chelsea
table?
tomorrow.
What's the table? What's the table? What's the table saying? We've got a table up.
I'm literally getting
I
up.
like.
Tottenham have got a game tomorrow against Chelsea.
I kind
Uh,
of fancy Chelsea to win that. To be fair, but
I mean, if
um,
like I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Basically, Tottenham should win it based on form or based on league position. It's close though. Actually, mate, they're on the same
yeah,
points. I didn't even realize that.
as
Spurs got a
us,
game in.
as us.
Nah, you're on 40 points. Spurs are on 33 with two
Oh,
games.
we're at 40 points. We're at 40 points.
Yeah, if Spurs win their two games, it's 1 point behind.
Relegation avoided. That's
Yeah, man. Arsenal not too far. They're
small,
9 points away.
mercies.
That's a big That'll be a big moment for Arsenal. Um, wow. Yeah, but there's between like fifth and 10th. There's literally like 7 points in it. It's
It's
still
all
super
fucked as well
congested,
because
bro.
hella teams have not played the same amount of games as well. So it's all like teams have got. Haven't Villa still got like 3 games in hand?
Um,
Was it
yeah,
2
Villa have got
games?
2 games in hand. They played today. They've lost to West Ham. I'm getting told.
Yeah, Jesse bagged the brace.
Yeah, man, it's exactly what I was hoping
Um,
for. This is exactly what I was hoping for with this loan. Works brilliantly. Jesse Lingard, if you're watching this, mate, proud of you. Keep your head down. Keep progressing. Keep playing your football. Just get that smile back on that face, and yeah, we'll start seeing the ball in the back of the net a lot
do
more.
you reckon? Do you reckon he'll make the under 21s squad this summer?
No,
This
but
is a young prospect and
mate,
that.
I would love it. I know it's very unlikely, but I'd love it. I'd love it if he has a good run of games and
Yeah,
gets into the Euro squad. Because you know what,
nah,
he's not gonna get in there
he's
for his
playing
past
playing
Manchester
out wide.
United.
He ain't. Yeah, if you're mad as Grealish, you shouldn't be letting
Yeah, yeah.
Lingard even think he's got a chance.
I want to do that England
Um,
episode soon as well.
yeah. I was just thinking that. Should we try and get that out for
Yeah.
even like
We're giving the viewers a little sort of look behind the curtains experience right now.
an insight? An
Yeah,
insight.
yeah, yeah.
I'm hella flat, man. You see, do you know what I feel like? My analogy right now for how I feel is, you see, on Hustle, like right at the moment when they realise they've been conned,
Mm.
that's the last 2 games I got sucked in. I was like, we are back. Tartarus on. We're coming. Firmino was looking like
Not already
he
done,
was.
man. Jeez. West Ham now behind you, 2 points off.
We
Everton.
fucking just beat him the other day as well.
Oh my. Okay, well Everton. Hopefully they don't beat us. But if Everton beat us on the weekend, they go to move to a point behind you with a game in hand.
And then we've got them like the week after.
If Everton win their next 2 games, they're in fourth
Yeah.
on merit. They're above Liverpool on merit. I'm not looking past them
Listen,
guys, man. We've got a big game against them on Saturday, I think Sunday.
listen. Yeah, Calvert-Lewin's back with the goals as well.
Mm.
I don't. What was your take on the game? Like, I've said
You
about
know
us not being
what?
able to
It's
press
weird.
well
I'm
enough.
still watching Liverpool. I'm still watching Liverpool play with the sort of mentality of like, I remember what you lot were doing last season. So I keep expecting you lot to come back, and you're just not coming back.
Yeah, I don't know because
Because it feels like the same
I
patterns
don't.
of play happen again and
Yeah,
again.
no, I don't think so.
The
I
same
don't think
patterns
so.
of play.
Last season there was a precision about our passing in the final third. Now it just looks like all we want to do is keep the ball. I don't know if
Yeah.
we've been doing too many
That final
rondos or
pass, man,
whatever.
has not been there this year. It's just not been there. It's
But
been
it's not for me.
not the
It's
same
not the pass.
consistency.
For
Not on the
me,
same
it's
level of
not the pass.
consistency.
It's not the pass. It's the runners. I'm not seeing
Yeah.
anyone make any sort of penetrative
Yeah, I mean,
passes.
it takes two to make a
Only
pass.
Salah's the only Salah's. Well, for me, a lot of the time the run makes the pass. Like if you see someone darting into the box and you think,
Yeah, but it
I
takes
would
two to
understand.
tango is what I'm trying to say. Like you need the runner to make the run and the pass to be the pass. But I just think that whatever it is,
Obviously, yeah.
whether it's
Obviously, the pass has
passer
got to be right.
or the
The
runner,
pass has got to be right. The
that
pass has got to
final
be right.
pass has not been on point.
But for me, like what I'm seeing from us is that I'm seeing one player out of like 5 or 6 attacking players making runs, and everyone else is just wanting the ball to fit. And it's fucking frustrating. But I think
I think it's just you're gonna have to get used to it. Whilst your club is,
that's another
whilst
thing
the
as well.
team's in disarray,
People people on my group chat have been saying basically been criticizing small teams for the way they set up. But I just think in this thing, like we've been seeing this happen for like
Mate,
since
see,
the
this is
beginning
what
of
look. I
football.
feel like Liverpool have done a terrible job. Not Liverpool, the club. I think the club and the team, but the fans have done a terrible job in representing what it takes to be true champions. Like when you're champions,
I
you're
don't.
the
Come
hunted.
on, man.
No, listen.
Yeah, I
Let
understand
me
that.
explain what
You're
I'm
not
saying.
telling me. I
When you're
understand. I know what you're
champions,
gonna
you're
say.
the
I know what you're
hunted.
gonna say. I know what
You
you're gonna
shouldn't be
say.
saying, "Oh, well, if we win our game, we'll be 3 points off Man United." Do you know what I mean? Or like, you're the champions. You should.
What am I
You
supposed to
shouldn't.
say?
No, but you
If that's
should.
the
No,
reality,
no, but you
but if
should be
that's the
like.
reality, what do you want me to say?
Should be all be 3 points closer to where we need to be. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like you guys have
What's the
really.
difference? What's the
I feel
difference?
like
What's the
it's your first
difference?
time being champions and you're learning how
Yeah,
to
it is. It is.
retain a title.
Mate, I know. I
Um,
don't try and do this like
no,
I don't.
I think it's been eye opening because like the search for perfection and just what Sir Alex did for me. I've got to be careful because I'm in enemy territory around here. But what Sir Alex did for me now is just sort of we're starting to see how hard it is to retain a Premier League title, let alone win it 13 times. Do you know what I mean? So, wow, like
That was such a useless and pointless and unnecessary like
no, but
flex
look,
of
we've seen Klopp. I mean, this
a
team was
muscle.
lauded as being one of the best teams in Premier League history, but we're starting to see
Say that
that.
again. Say that again.
We were lauded as being the best team in Premier League history. I mean, I was
The
watching
team we
Gary
had
Neville
last,
really
yeah,
kind
the
of
team we had,
debate that Liverpool
the team
team.
we had,
Do you know what
yeah,
I mean? It's the
mate, the
same
team we had
team.
last
It's
season.
the same team pretty much.
It's not the same team, is it? It's not really the same team.
Well, you got an injury, you deal with it. It's a squad, same
We've
squad.
got our two centre back, our three
It's the same
first
squad.
centre back.
It's not with more with improvements.
I can't really buy that as
What you
I can't
have
really
to
buy that as
realize
a.
now, as champions, every team who plays you
Yeah,
in a
mate.
cup
Thank you.
final. It's a cup
Yes, I understand
final.
that. I understand that.
And it
You're
takes a
preaching to the
level
choir
of
here.
concentration and commitment that Liverpool haven't shown this season, and I'm surprised because I thought this team looked like they just worked out a glitch in the matrix. Do you know what I mean? But
Nah, the thing is, it goes in cycles, isn't it? Like what we're seeing now is we're seeing the result of a team that's been playing, as Gary Neville always likes to say, title winning football. I know we didn't win the league that 18-19 season, but we've been playing that football of that level for this is now our 4th season. So you're going to see a drop off. You're going to see teams figure us out.
has this the
You're going
Liverpool?
to see even the.
Is this the best? Is this the best? Have we seen the best of
I
this?
think we're in our. I think we're in our peak. I
iteration?
think we're in our peak at the moment. I think
This
after we're in
iteration.
our peak at the moment.
I'd say on the
I think
way
this
out.
summer we're going to see.
I don't think
I think this summer we're going to see major. We're going to see major changes this summer. Either way, I think.
Mbappe.
Genie looks like he's going. I'm not in the mood for Mbappe chat. I can't be asked. I can't be asked. Every time I think about Mbappe, I also think about the fact that we just signed a Don from Preston. So like, it doesn't add up.
Those signings don't look as good anymore, do they?
I mean, they haven't even kicked the ball yet, so
Actually,
I can't really.
they probably look banging now, man. Get Henderson in the midfield. Nat Phillips.
I never thought I'd say this. Free Henderson, free Hendo. He
was pretty good today. I've been watching him, and it's different. Now Liverpool aren't winning every single game. I can appreciate.
You can appreciate it. Yours.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard though. It's hard.
I know what you mean. But I'm
devastated. You should be devastated because that was an awful result. 2 home league games in a row, Ishmael. The record. You were saying it might be a good thing. You might lose it.
It wasn't, was it? What do I?
It look like it now, does it? Lightning struck twice, Ishmael. Against Brighton as well. 2 1-0 victories in a row for Brighton. Graham Potter, we got to give him some credit.
Yeah. Actually, should we talk about Brighton for a minute? Because I think that was an example of a team that was coached properly, well drilled
to perfection.
Like transitioning 5 at the back to 3 at the back, seamless every time.
Yeah. They were always looking with their clearances. They were always looking for Mope. They weren't always finding him, but it was clear that he wasn't. He was on the halfway line. He was dropping deep, and then as soon as he picks up the ball, he's looking for Basuma. Basuma then passes it, and then we have Gross. Gross running past it, and then they've got options, and they play out from there. And they did that all day. Quality.
I was watching him quite closely. He's been tipped to be potential replacement for Genie. When he looks like
good player.
He played alright. He played quite well.
He's been touted around with a lot of clubs, man. Like he's.
Did you say him at United?
Yeah, for sure. I've watched loads of like other United fan channels, and they've been talking about Basuma for a while. He's a top player. I've always kind of admired him from afar. But yeah, and then there's been lots of rumours. So whoever gets him, we've got an absolute player in their hands for sure.
Yeah, he looks cold. Well, I don't even know what I was to say, man. I don't know if you.
Is that another? How many games now have you in the Premier League not scored a goal? Because it's quite a considerable amount now, isn't it? Considering how free scoring you were. That heavy metal tune just doesn't sound as right now, does it? It's just not sounding right.
Again, like I know you're trying to draw some sort of rant out of me, but what is there to say, man?
Didn't score. That was a full store in that Tottenham game, wasn't it? You won 2 games back to back away from home, 3-1.
I told you, I got
full storm.
Hustled, man.
You got City next. City next on Sunday, 4:30. Then you go to Leicester Saturday. Next week you have a week to recover. No, 6 days to recover. Playing at midday on Saturday. Then you got Leipzig in the Champions League round of 16 first leg. Then you got Everton 4 days later. Let's pick that in.
You know what?
It's make or break time for your season. If you get knocked out of the Champions League to RB Leipzig in the same way we did, you're gonna get some licks on the way down. Trust. You're not gonna hear the end of it. You best hope. That's the best hope you've got to get in Champions League football next season, Ishmael. I've been talking to the guys around here. So, yeah, they're all right, man. These Scousers, they're quite friendly. But I've been talking to some of the guys around here.
What is going on?
They're not feeling too confident. I heard a couple Klopp outs. So get the camera in focus. Come on, man. Thank you, mate. Cheers. I've heard a couple people saying Klopp out. Is it too premature to be saying that? Has he lost his handle of this squad? Were those substitutions off key? Has Divock still got a place in the squad? All questions that Klopp has not been answering, and these are questions I've been chatting to these guys about. Do you want to come on? They're a bit shy, but yeah, they've not been
What the fuck is
given many.
happening?
There are no glowing references. Let's just say that from about Jurgen Klopp at the moment. That this Liverpool team just aren't playing. Don't seem motivated. I just feel like maybe they're not listening to I don't know the other instructions a bit. I was it's the same feeling I was getting off Trent Redemption. Do you remember him? Trent Redemption Alexander Arnold. He was meant to be. Um, yeah, like, is it the same
You're a
thing? Like,
fucking
I just
mug.
thought he
You're a
didn't look.
mug.
Maybe it's not Trent and right back. Maybe it's a wider issue at Liverpool. Because I thought Trent didn't look interested at right back anymore. Did he need to move into central midfield? But that's obviously been peddled by my agenda, and I think Trent should be a central midfielder. But it just looks like the whole Liverpool team are getting that now. They're getting like the ick. Like they're just not. It's like they're on the way out. The mentality is just not there. They look half the team they were last season, and I'm
Listen,
not. I don't believe it's just one man. I don't believe it's
I'm
just
gonna
one
stop you
man.
before you get even more carried away than you
I
already
think
are.
there's some Liverpool ghosts in
Um,
here, man.
listen, the game changes quickly, as we know. United just had two shocking results, and then
Yeah, but
boom,
you're
one
out.
0.
You're out of the title race. That's a significant moment.
It can
You can't.
change. It can all change.
Can you get back
I'm
into
not
it?
saying
You
we're out of the
said it's
title
not
race,
happening. You
but I
said it's
think
not
we can
happening.
get. If we beat City on Sunday, then
Yeah.
we'll see what got on. But it's not looking good.
It's dark.
You
It's
know what?
dark, isn't it? It's dark. It's dark.
I
That's
might
all it
end up,
is.
I might end up looking like, I might end up looking like a bit of a dick later on. But I think I'm more confident about these big games.
Mm.
So
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah,
I think that's a fair
you just said our next. We've got four big games coming up. Literally four of the biggest games you can have in a season. So if it's you
Yeah,
better
for
know what time
me,
it is.
I
Otherwise the
believe that as
season.
well.
Listen, if we say we lose 3 out of our next 4 games and then lose the first leg in the Champions League, that could be our season properly in the
Tatters. Yeah.
shit
No, I do think you
in
do turn
respect.
it on
So
for the
it's
bigger
not.
games. You're right. I do. I've noticed that as well. But do you know what? Like, I don't know if that all hinges for me on whether you got Fabinho. Whether you got Fabinho playing, because one of Kabach or Ben Davies has to hit the floor running, has to, because you can't afford to drop any more
Yeah,
points. And
yeah,
Henderson, it's quite
100%.
clear Henderson you need him in the midfield. So it's make or break time in your season. You're about to find out whether consistently over 4 games,
We'll see. We'll
City,
see what we're
Leicester,
about. We'll see what we're about.
Leipzig,
We'll see what
Everton.
we're about.
If you can maybe not take the Leipzig game out, but those next 3 games in the league are pivotal. If you can get six points out of that, those 6 out of 9,
I say we need 7. I'd say we need 2 wins and a draw.
you can't
I think.
lose. Yeah, you can't afford
I
another
think we have
loss.
to beat City. We have to beat City for that to even be. If we get a draw against City, I still think then it's like done no matter what happens afterwards. So we need to beat City.
That
Merseyside
game
derby
against
was a
Everton has
sticky one.
significance because Everton, of course, are they can
Ruined our
overtake
season.
you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of important games for all of those
Um.
clubs. Important for City, Leicester as well, who are above you.
Yes. Fuck's sake, man.
Mate, these predictions are gonna
Oh
start getting
my god.
juicy.
Oh
Ishmael,
my god.
like I hope you don't look. Just stay calm,
Listen,
breathe.
I don't run in it. I'll be
Yeah,
there no matter
good,
what.
good. I
And
love
I
it.
back
I
my
love
team.
that energy.
Always back my team.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tonight, you said 4-0. I was humble. I said 2-0.
Let's just say I was right with my prediction.
I don't know how you're going to try to spin that round, but
It
that's
worked. It
cool. That's up
worked.
to you.
Let's
That's
just
up
say
to
that.
you.
Let's just say that. It's
I know you're
working.
trying to whatever you're trying to do from all Liverpool fans. Take that.
Yeah,
You can have
yeah.
that.
Good.
Hold that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hold it. Don't worry.
I'm ready to wrap this up, man. This has not
Nah,
helped in
I've
any
still
way,
got
shape, or
places to
form.
go with this.
You still want to? You still want to?
So what? Like,
Oh
I just
my
want to
word.
hear. I just want to hear some answers from you. Like, you say you're coming out. You're representing. What is the
Yeah,
best Liverpool can do this season? Top 4.
I'd say
What's
in the
what's the
next
mark of success
2
now?
weeks, and then you want to win a trophy, don't you? Yeah.
Out of the FA
It
Cup.
needs to be league. It needs to be no. It needs to be league. For me to say it's been a good season, it needs to be league and Champions League. I wouldn't really. Well, yeah, we're out. We're out all the other cups anyway.
So it has to be. So the only way your season is a success is Champions League football. You got to win the Champions League.
We got to win. We got to win a trophy because everything else is a regression because we won the Champions League and the league last 2 seasons. So,
Okay, let me give you. I know we don't do in hypotheticals, but if say Liverpool not get knocked out by Leipzig, don't finish in top
yeah,
four. If
yeah.
the club then got rid of Jurgen Klopp, would you understand?
Nah, I don't think there's any circumstance in which the club gets rid of Jurgen Klopp. I think Klopp
Klopp
by
or
getting
Virgil?
that league
Who is
title.
it?
I think Klopp.
Klopp or
I
Virgil?
think Klopp. I think Klopp solidified his status. He's got freedom
Oh,
of Anfield.
oh, it's like that.
What?
Oh,
What is it? I'm not choosing between what kind of
oh,
questions that. All right.
oh. So it's
All right.
quite clear. It's quite
Maguire,
clear.
Maguire,
Oli,
Maguire, or Oli. Who
Oli,
you gonna choose? You choose
Oli.
yeah. Like
The
well,
club.
I'm
It's
saying
the
Klopp. What's your
manager.
problem? What's your problem? Yeah.
You
So
didn't
what's your
say
problem then?
Klopp.
I said
It's
Klopp.
quite clear. It's
I
Van
didn't
Dijk.
say Klopp.
You, t-
Where are you getting this
you
from?
spoken volumes. My goodness. All right, that's an exclusive. Ishmael
The
would
people that are
throw
watching,
Jurgen
the
Klopp
people
out
that
of a moving car if it meant keeping Virgil van Dijk at Liverpool.
you're talking
Breaking
flipping
news.
Edie right now.
Breaking news.
Anyone watching this, you know what was said.
Can
Like,
we get a breaking
don't
news
like that.
banner just there as that goes? Yeah, just like here. Get a breaking news just there. Ishmael wants Klopp out. And then only if it means Virgil stays. Actually, just put whatever you want there.
You finished.
Put whatever you want
finished.
there. But that is
You
crazy
finished.
news, guys. All right, look, all the Liverpool fans out there who tune in for Ishmael's insight, look, just keep your chins up. I'm sure there'll be better days around this place. You know what it's like. You got a great team, but you're just not in the title race anymore. You're out of the title race. Liverpool crashing out of the title race after losing to Brighton 1-0 at Anfield for the second time in successive home games. Another blank as well. Firing blanks at the moment. Liverpool left, right, and centre. Had a full storm. Scored 3 against Spurs. Against West Ham. Scored 2 against us in the League Cup, in the FA Cup. Sorry, but another blank when they needed it. When they needed a goal most. So yeah, depressing times for Liverpool. Ishmael, any positivity there from you for the rest of the season? Is there any way Liverpool can salvage this season?
I mean, yeah, like I said, we've got big games coming up. So far this season, we've not really. I've not been let down. So yeah, we seem to know what time it is when the big teams come around. Also, we've got two signings. I hope, one of them needs to just come in and just
Hit the
do
ground.
the thing. And just,
Who'd you back out of those two to do that? Who do you think's closer to starting, and who do you think will be the better?
I think purely based on the fact he's played in this country already. I think that might carry a bit more weight. I reckon we'll probably see Ben Davies first. I think Kabak has got a higher ceiling, but just from doing bits of research, he seems very raw. But yeah, I like what I see from him. He's good in the air as well. He's good in both boxes, which we're missing. Our corners tonight. That's my biggest. Like if we're doing flipping howler of the night, our corners. What is the point?
Yeah, we'll save the screamers and howlers because definitely I thought you were ineffective from corners. It's surprising. Liverpool just didn't seem at it at all, did you?
Our team's small. If you actually look at our team, in our starting 11, I think only Nat Phillips is over 6 foot. Henderson's 6 foot on the dot. Everyone else
apparently that's what he's having to get into the team as well. His height's been holding them back. Not sure if you heard about that at all, but yeah.
Well, Shaqiri's flipping 5'6", so I actually
that's what I raised that question. I heard it.
I need to get out of here.
But yeah, all right. It's been a shocker, really.
Shaqiri's literally 5'6", but
Yeah, Ishmael, you doing? Look, just we'll talk a bit. We'll talk
I've
a bit more
worked.
out off air because I can see you're hurting. Um, but yeah, let's just wrap this one up. Guys, thank you so much. It's been so good. This episode is so it meant so much to me. I'm so glad. All the United fans, come on. Look, they're laughing at us. Now laugh at us now, all right? I'm outside the Anfield and I'm having a good time. Man United are triumphant 9-0 winners yesterday, and Liverpool can't even get one, losing to
How
Brighton
are we still?
Hove
How are we still
Albion.
shooting holding that in?
Brighton Hove Albion.
Oh
Right.
my god, get me out of
Look,
here, mate. Get me
it's
out of
been
here.
brilliant, guys. We had a good time. I hope you had a good time, whether you're Liverpool fans, United fans, or anything in between. It's been brilliant having you guys, and yeah, we'll be back tomorrow once Ishmael's calmed down a little bit because yeah, not the greatest conversation when he's like this because it's obviously quite sad. But cheers, guys. Peace.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Even though this has been fucking terrible.
Yeah, like and
Yeah,
subscribe. So
yeah,
that as well.
safe.
As well as that safe.